Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Repz Pepsi podcast episode 1 revamped. We did this
1.5.
once before, and the third guest we had kind of disappeared in the south. So we have a third guest here, somebody who we game a lot, and I'll let you guys introduce yourself. You guys know who I am, so there's no point.
So, I'm Trep. Played with Daniel since Halo Reach on PC's launch. I live in a shithole known as Wales, but no one knows where that is, besides the UK. That's about it, and according to the Discord, I fuck sheep, so that's me.
Oh.
Well, that's more like a general statement I hear come out of like people when they're insulting the Welsh.
That's everyone.
Where is it? Why is that? Is that a real insult people use constantly?
Guess it goes to the shepherds, you know? We are a farming country.
Yeah, that's how they herd the sheep. My name's Zagmar. Everybody knows me as Zagmar. I'm the Repzion PR guy. That's who I am.
The fake Repzion PR guy. Do we want to start out a little story on that? Do you want to tell the story of why people started calling you the PR guy?
Oh yeah, it's
the Repzion PR guy.
Yeah, so there's this one video. I forget who made it. I don't remember her name, but this woman had I think it was like a 45-minute to an hour video
about me. And
she was
really. I don't. What did she even talk? I guess it was. I used some sort of misogynistic language or something. I don't even remember the context of it. The video's removed. The video's completely gone. Because she got really heavily scrutinized for what she was completely like misrepresenting what I said and what I think. And then you go from there.
It was about that one time in the Discord when you were talking about that sandwich.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I made a sandwich joke.
Mm-hmm.
I actually made a physical sandwich, and I posted it on Twitter to this person who kept tweeting me. I'm like, you sound very mad. Would you like a sandwich? And it was a physical sandwich I actually made. And I posted it on social media, and she just went ballistic over that.
Yeah, because she got mad, too, that you asked people in the Discord to like retweet it, which was actually partially my idea because I was the one who pinged everybody. So I'm a little offended because that was partially my idea. But anyway, I think almost like towards the end of the video, she pulled up my Twitter, which is like a cesspool, by the way. And she said I was your PR manager because I had Mr. Repzion's PR manager, LOL, in my bio.
Oh,
and she took that as like...
She made a whole video. It got like 20,000 views where she went through his Twitter tweets, and it was like she used a tweet where you like, we need to nuke Japan again. They need to be re-nuked for all the... I don't even remember what you said, the context of it. I just know that she included your tweet. She blurred out nuke Japan. She's like, I can't believe he has a PR manager.
It was something about anime. I totally stand by that tweet, by the way.
Nuke Japan because of anime.
Yep. Get rid of him. Weirdos.
All right, so this is a gaming podcast.
He's one of those people.
It's supposed to be a gaming podcast. What do we want to talk about with video games? I know in the last episode we talked about Battlefield. No, I'm dyslexic. I always say the number wrong. Is it 2140? 2143? What is it?
2042.
2042. We talked about 2142, that we were very excited for it. That turned out to be a cesspool of a disastrous game. I think one of the biggest failure launches of 2000. Did it come out this year?
Yes.
Or was it last?
Oh, it was this year. I remember.
Are you sure it came out this year?
Wait, no. I think it came out in like December.
It came out in November 2021, but going by Game Awards, it's missed the cutoff for Game of the Year, so it would be this year.
Yeah.
Because you got a deadline. You got to submit your game by a certain date for it to be eligible for Game of the Year.
Well, that game's not going to win shit,
November.
dude.
Man, I remember.
Go ahead.
I bought Game Pass, so I didn't even pay for it. I got like the premium edition because I have what was it, EA Play or whatever. I feel so bad for those people that paid $120 for that fucking game.
Yeah, that's me.
I paid for it, but I do like Battlefield Portal. That's the most I'll get out of it.
I mean, I've been pre-ordering every Battlefield game premium, the highest I do the same thing with Star Wars. Anything Battlefield or Star Wars related, I always buy and pre-order. But then this new Battlefield that we talked in the last episode months and months ago, it's horrible. It's really, really, really bad. And I found out when I was looking into it that the original dev team that works with DICE, that has made previous Battlefield games like Battlefield 3, even Battlefield 1, the whole dev team is not even the same people. None of them. There's nobody on the same devs team that worked with any of the original Battlefields, which I think is really why the game failed so bad, is because they did not know what they were doing. And nobody listened to, of course, EA didn't, the dev team that made the new game didn't even listen to our suggestions. And
yeah,
it's bad. Like, I was so excited for 120 players.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's amazing in concept, but the maps are so poorly designed, and the weapons are like just.
Oh God.
It's so clunky.
I know.
And the maps aren't designed. Another thing is some of the maps aren't designed like they brought out the rush mode for and they're just horrendous. I mean, the last good Battlefield game I think we had was Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Yeah.
When Rush was like the best game mode ever made.
Yeah, and it's a real shame because apparently that happens a lot at EA, where like the original dev team that worked on the game, they just completely gut them, and they just put random people in. I know that's BioWare is like a really good example of that. BioWare, the people who made like KOTOR and KOTOR 2, they're like none of the original people BioWare anymore. It's just like BioWare name. It's really sad.
BioWare used to mean something.
Mm-hmm. It did. It used to really stand for great storytelling. Now it's
The last game I played by BioWare was Mass Effect Andromeda, which from a gameplay perspective, I really enjoy. Like, it's a beautiful game, but there's something lacking. I just didn't care about anything that was happening in the game at all.
Yeah, apparently everybody really hated that game. So you're like the first person that's even like slightly complimented that game.
Well, I think it's a pretty looking game, environment wise. But story-wise,
like games like that really lack at the end, like the most of all.
The story didn't keep me captivated. I was just playing just to play.
Yeah.
And when you're just playing just to play, and there's really no investment into it, I usually don't finish a game.
You can make the most beautiful world in a game, but as soon as it has like no grip, no investment worth to it, it's not going to get you far.
Yeah, speaking of that, the Far Cry game, I feel like the Far Cry games are kind of like that. They have like these big open worlds, but there's
nothing in them. Yeah,
there's nothing in them.
Well,
I mean,
what
at the
was
end
it?
of the day,
Far Cry Primal, Far Cry Primal, and then was it Far Cry 4 or Far Cry? I don't remember. Far Cry Primal, and then the game after that, they actually copied and pasted the entire map.
No, that was the one before that.
And they made it smaller. Yeah, they copy pasted the whole design of the map, and they just changed textures and like the physical environment to be like more primal instead of modern. And like that is the laziest. It's the exact same map. Like,
see, I didn't play 4 at the time. I just went straight to Primal, so I had a pretty fun time on that. It's not a bad game, but compared to 4, yeah.
You know what's really interesting?
If you played 4 and went to Primal, I'd see the gripes.
Come on, I miss Far Cry Instincts.
They did, yeah, I know. I could rant for an hour about how good that game is. But like, what was it? Far Cry 5 and Far Cry New Dawn, same map too. Same map.
Well, is that the newest one? The religious. With,
yeah.
Huh.
There's a reason for it though, Aggie. So,
yeah, because it's set like it's like a post-apocalyptic thing, but
if you at the end of Far Cry 5, the nuke goes off, remember, and the father takes your character. Yeah, it's after
and
that.
I'm like, to me though, that's like the same thing.
I could see that.
I don't know, man. What was it? God, what was it? Oh, I lost it.
I miss Voss.
Yeah,
Voss from Far Cry. Yeah. Was that 3 or 4?
That was 3.
Yeah, 3. 3 was fantastic. 2 I hated.
I liked 2. 2 was probably the best one.
How did you like 2? Dude, the gun was jamming every 2 seconds.
That's the point.
Yeah, well, see.
No, it's not. A gun doesn't jam that much in real life.
You're in a
yeah,
shitty
obviously.
African country where you're all having like black market shitty AKs. What do you think's gonna happen?
Like,
But when you did get a nice AK, it would still jam all the time. It got to the point it was too much.
yeah, that shit was definitely too much. But Far Cry 2 to me is like miles better than almost any of the new Far Cry.
Oh yeah,
Miles.
just like the way the fire spreads, the bullets like penetrate. It was so
Because
good. They didn't remake it.
I feel like what that game does really good is give you like just open-ended.
Yeah.
Like open-endedness. Because like I know the new games say they have that, but really you're doing the same thing just in a different way. But in Far Cry 2, you do different things different ways. I don't know if that makes sense.
See, I don't remember how old I was when I first had Far Cry 2, but I just remember having no idea what I was doing. I was just going like war criminal mode. And
Yeah.
I got so
I
far
was
that I
just burning
realized it was actually a
everything.
campaign.
I was literally just going around burning everything because I loved watching the fire. I was a little bit of a pyromaniac as a kid.
I mean, they don't make fire physics like that anymore in modern day games.
No.
I don't know.
That's too much work.
Fortnite fire physics is pretty good.
Jesus.
Fortnite. You like
It-
Fortnite?
it
You like
is.
Fortnite?
It is. It's brutal, especially how if you throw a firebomb on a house, I've died from fire a lot in that game. It does spread really well.
Jesus.
I mean, it doesn't
It's
look
coming
realistic,
from the guy
but
who threw Epic their credit card for all the Star Wars skins on Fortnite.
yes.
I mean, I'm the same way. I can't talk shit. I'm like that, but with Halo Infinite. That's my like fucking kryptonite.
But
stuff
at
in
the
the
same
Halo.
time, I love these Star Wars skins on Fortnite because I have the old from seasons 1 through 4 of when Fortnite first came out. Right, I have all the like old backpack material and stuff that it's just not sold anymore. So it's like considered really rare. And I love being able to have like my Boba Fett suit as a skin and have like season 2 and season 3 items that they haven't been on the item shop in almost 2-3 years. And everybody always monitors me because they see I have a dog or a lizard on the back of my. I love the dog one with Boba Fett. It's so cool. And he reacts to everything you do. You lift up your gun, the dog, like, he has facial expressions. It looks like my own dog, and that's why I love it. It's so cool. And all the dance moves, all the vintage dance moves, the original dance moves that you can't get anywhere. It's like a digital collection in a way. Like a bragging rights.
It's a collection of Fortnite NFTs.
No, that's too
I don't
far.
I don't even want to talk about NFTs.
No,
Nope.
NFTs can fuck off.
Well, that's what Fortnite skins and emotes are essentially becoming right now. They go on a market once ever and then get removed completely. Yeah, it's kind of like an NFT.
Yeah, but
Kinda.
you don't. It's not. You don't. I mean, yes
It's
and
not
no.
it's not tied to
Thousands of people
specifically
can have
you,
it
but
though.
kinda, yeah.
That's the difference
yeah.
between an NFT. An NFT is locked to
Yeah.
you specifically, and you have a specialized codec or a key that like your limited number of whatever production wise. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't think they
I'd
have
fight.
I don't think they've produced limited number Fortnite skins. Like they've come out with limited skins in terms of like a duration, but not like a limited number. So like the first 1,000 people to buy a skin, that would sell out like hotcakes if they did something like that.
Guaranteed, yeah. I think they do think about it.
What
I know
else
for a
can-
fact if someone like Snoop Dogg played Fortnite and he called up Epic and be like, yo, I want my very own Snoop Dogg skin for Fortnite for when I play it, they give it to him.
I mean,
I love
they have a
Snoop
ninja
Dogg.
skin, so why not? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Snoop Dogg should be president, man.
Evil Dead, the video game, played that last night.
Did you finish the missions yet?
No, I'm stuck on chapter 3.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
I gotta get that.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
pretty fun.
In order to unlock the survivors, you have to play through the first 5 chapter missions. So it's like against AI, but it's after mission 2, it's challenging. Like it's tough. It's not easy.
I got them all, but it did take me all day to do it. I had to take breaks and just play normal multiplayer. Just
Have
to
you
calm
played?
down and want to
Is
punch.
the normal multiplayer? Do most people have the survivors unlocked or no?
Everyone's still playing Ash. Like, I'm still getting lobbies of all Ashes.
Really? It's all
Yeah,
ashes.
it's pretty funny. Yeah,
So
literally.
you mean if we party together, we're gonna have like an advantage then? If we have them all unlocked, right?
no, they don't really synergize that well. But like everyone just loves Bruce Campbell, obviously, so everyone's gonna play as Bruce Campbell no matter what version of him it is. I've literally just been maining Evil Dead 1 Ash because he lowers your fear gauge as his ability. So I've just been running around the map with everyone, just clearing out in 5 minutes.
Well, I thought their survivors have different like abilities and rankings from what I looked at.
They do, and they belong to a certain class as well on how they perform. So Evil Dead 1 Ash is the healer.
Oh, okay. So pretty much everyone's running around as healers then.
Well, I'm running around as a healer. Like the one from Ash vs Evil Dead's the leader type. Evil Dead 2's Hunter, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish him later today because I want to get him unlocked and go into multiplayer and have a character that nobody has.
Yeah, we should have a match.
But let's see what else came out. Oh yeah, Elden Ring. I almost forgot about Elden Ring.
Yeah, I'm shocked I've gotten as far as I have in the game. I'm level 135, I think.
I know.
I've 100%ed it and I won't touch it again. I just want Dark Souls back.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
I can't believe I've actually managed to play as long as I have in that game and not give up.
Have you never played a Souls game before?
No, I haven't.
No,
I'm taking. Only reason I haven't finished it right now because I'm in a new moving location and I don't have my controller, so gotta get another controller. But I plan on finishing it.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a weird place because I like it, but because Trep told this to me. PvP kind of sucks right now.
It seems like every update they give sucks. Like they update something and it ruins something. It either increases bleed, decreases that, increases magic, decreases magic. I don't know. It just multiplayer. Everybody's complaining. So I haven't. I've only touched multiplayer with you. Yeah, it's the only time I've touched multiplayer.
I've been playing Souls games since PS3 with Demon Souls, and the fact that my only option when I go into PvP is to get ganked, even when it's a dueling sign and someone chooses to summon me for PvP, it's usually just a gank. It don't sit right with me.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the biggest problem. Is usually all your encounters PvP wise is usually 3v1s, and when everybody's running bleed build, like you might as well just put the controller down and just be like, all right, kill me so I can just re-queue again.
Yeah, literally, just spam your little bloodhound step and rivers of blood or your magic. I just don't care.
Because it's really interesting too, because I like Dark Souls way better than I do Elden Ring. I know, crazy.
Really?
Nuclear. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, same.
See, I've tried Dark Souls and I don't like them at all. I like Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring.
Which ones have you tried?
I've tried 1 through 3. I've tried all 3 of them.
Wow.
I don't like them.
I think it's because
even the PS4. What's the PS4? I always forget the name. Bloodborne. Even I got pretty far in that. I beat the second boss in Bloodborne. I enjoy playing that.
To be fair, Bloodborne's probably the worst out of the top tier because it's locked at 30 FPS.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't finish it, actually.
Yeah,
because I didn't like how it looked when I was recording it, and then when I put it in the program, and I'm like stuck at this frame rate, and it doesn't feel smooth.
No.
And if I'm gonna record myself playing the whole game, I want it to be really, nice and smooth and 60 frames.
So it's locked at 30 FPS, and you can hack your PS4 now and put this hack onto the game to make it 60 FPS, but the game's completely buggy and unplayable in 60. So
I don't understand it. How does the game become buggy by enabling frame rate like that?
Usually,
it's because animations are tied to the frames.
Yeah, usually physics and animations are tied to frame rate. It's the same thing in what was it, Skyrim? Skyrim, for example.
It was in Nier Replicant as well. That remake of the PS3 game that came out, dodges were completely fast. You could the flash run around the place because the frames are way too high.
Huh. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I've just never heard it explained that way.
Yeah, it's...
Destiny 2, the aim assist, it's locked to the frame rate, so obviously the higher the frames, the better your aim assist. Little tip for any of you Destiny players out there.
Oh, Jesus. Poor bastards.
God, I haven't played Destiny. I love Destiny. Destiny's multiplayer was amazing. I've always loved it.
Yeah, the second one's
dominated in multiplayer in that game.
Second one's free to play now. I know a shit ton of people that play it. Yeah.
I used to play it a lot. I got a lot of content on it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I do feel like Daniel, you should go back and retry Dark Souls. I think you'll like it. If you've
Especially now
gotten
that you
really
got
far,
stuck to Elden
If I'm
Ring.
gonna do it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it on the PS5, the Demon Souls.
I would definitely do.
Because
the
one
Souls
of the
games.
one of the turnoffs when I did it on PC is I just didn't feel well. Are the PC Dark Souls ports or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe that's
Yes.
why they don't run well. It doesn't feel good. I don't know. It just
Three's
something.
probably been the best port I've played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ironically, 3 has the best PvP. So
Yeah.
play them on a console. You'll really love them on a console because you can get summon signs. Because what's going on with PC is there's a remote access control hack that somebody found, and it's a really in-depth thing. I don't know the specifics of it, but
Basically, it means I'd invade you, Aggie, for example,
mhm.
and then I could launch command prompt while I'm invading your world. I could just turn on that spell Chameleon that turns you into
Wow.
a background item, go AFK, go into your command prompt, delete System 32.
And it's
you know,
still an
shit like
issue
that.
right now.
No, they flat out
Oh.
just turned all the game servers off on PC.
Yeah, all the servers are
Yeah,
off.
wait,
but it's
no, I
still
did
an
hear
issue.
about that, but is it still? Are they still down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
6 months later. I wonder why. Wink, wink.
6
They
months.
did say they're looking into it. Yeah, 6 months.
6 months. They did say something recently that it's basically just we're working on it, but
It's just corporation talk to me.
yeah, it's just corpo talk. But I don't know. I feel like they'll bring it back. I do.
6 months though. That's pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, it is. And technically, those exploits exist on the console versions too, but you can't do all that stuff on a console, obviously.
No, I mean, you can, but you got to be really experienced.
Yeah.
Most people don't have that expertise to modify consoles. Because even hack on
PCs,
consoles, you got to do crazy
PS4
shit.
and 5, PS4 and 5 has been hacked, so I'd be careful nonetheless, but I don't think it would be possible.
Yeah.
I've seen hackers on the PS4 Dark Souls 3.
I don't know, man. They just need to bring those servers back, and they need to bring fucking Bloodborne to PC, dude.
I think they're
Good
just
God.
trying to fix Elden Ring, but Elden Ring's dead on PC. I don't know if you looked at the player base, but
I wouldn't say
it's dying.
dead,
It's,
but
in the first month, it lost 75% of its player base. That's an oof.
You know why they lost?
Yeah.
No. You don't want to know why they lost 75% of their player base? Quantum
It's 'cause
TV.
Bleed.
No,
it's 'cause
Quantum
Bleed.
TV, man.
oh god,
That's
that
why
guy.
his review was so riveting. It changed my life. I uninstalled the game because of his review. Quantum TV knows what he's talking about in Elden Ring. He is a pro gamer.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Quantum TV.
a pro gamer that reviews fucking TVs. Who would have thought?
Quantum's also a Bleed user, I imagine, so says enough.
Yeah, we've been playing a game called Marauders. You've probably seen 2 videos of it on my channel. People keep describing it as like a Tarkov mixture of Rust.
Kind of got the combat of Rust, at least I feel like it has, but it's got the theme of Tarkov, I suppose, the formula.
It's like
You just go in, get your loot, go out.
Honestly, I think
yeah.
the game has a lot of potential, and I really enjoyed
Oh,
the time
yeah.
we played together. That
Mhm.
I haven't had that much
If
fun
it's-
in a game in a
if it's
a
while.
long time.
If it's done right, I could really see it taking over Tarkov.
Well, yeah,
because
because
it's very casual. You don't have that. You don't have that investment. Like there's a ton of quests to actually progress in Tarkov that you're locked behind, and then every 8 months they wipe the servers. You just
Yeah,
doing the same quests over and over and over.
That's one of the things that just discouraged me from Tarkov is the wipe. I
Same.
hated making progress in my camp and leveling up my camp, and then as soon as I got to a certain point, all of it's gone in 8 months.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's too much. If I'm gonna play a
Yeah.
game, I'm gonna grind in a game. I want to be able to keep my stuff and not have to reset every progress, every quest, everything again, and do it over and over. Why? Why do people enjoy that?
Sometimes they
know.
need it because it's something major, but they just recently gone to the theme of every 8 months, and I'm just like, yeah, nah, no, thank you.
If it's already that hard to upgrade your camp in Tarkov, I don't. And then when you do get it upgraded, it's so satisfying, and then have it all taken away. Hell, even if they reset the character, right, and kept your camp. So let's say you got all your camp stuff, all your regen, your health, all that stuff really high leveled up, and then they reset your character, but you still have your camp where you can have those, you know, resets and those health gains and all that stuff. That would be, I would even still be more inclined to play it. But your camp? Nah. It's too hard.
Yeah, nah.
It's too hard, it's not fun.
It's not worth repeating the same content over and over because they make you. And like, I get it's needed in most cases, but now they're behind the theme of every 8 months. I'm out. I've been playing since Alpha. I don't want to keep doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I could never get into Tarkov. Never get into it because it's just all the Milsim people are over there, and those crowds just they're weirdos.
Then again, I see the Milsim people and Marauders.
Oh yeah,
they're
just
like a 5-man just march out in a unit.
Wait, what are you? Did you say Milson? Milson people?
Milsims.
What? Yeah. I don't know what is that. I don't know that term.
Military simulator.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Like guys.
Yeah, they just like LARP being in the military.
Yeah. And they're like, tactical Bravo, a left to your left, a northeast latitude, longitude and latitude, a 2.5615 up north, that type of shit.
Well, you've heard how Draco plays on Tarkov.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, exactly like that, dude. Those are the best people to kill.
They
just run out like a maniac and just blow all those people away.
You just break their role.
He's southwest. He's under the stairwell. He's planting a bomb. You have 20 seconds left. You need to take a left and a right here. Like,
and you just run out and spray them all, and they're like, God damn it!
It's even though, like,
what the fuck
when you have the most stupidness as well, where it doesn't look realistic at all, that's what really irritates them.
Yeah.
Like those guys who jump around corners on Call of Duty, if you did that and spray them all down, they just cry.
Yeah.
Dude, that happened even in that stuff like happened all the time in Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
That too.
That's probably why.
Oh, Rainbow Six, man.
That was a beautiful game.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Good
That game changed my life.
Yep.
Ruined friendships.
Ruined Brett's life.
Brett, where are you? We miss you. Come back to us.
Yep. He's too busy leading the progressive movement. He just can't make the time.
Yep. He's hard at work.
No one should be allowed to have guns, guys. No guns allowed. Bust down your door. Take your guns. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi in 7 days.
Oh, yeah.
No, 6. 6.
6.
6. 6 days.
I can't believe Hayden Christensen agreed to come back.
I know. I'm glad that he did. I'm so excited. I'm gonna squeal like a little bitch, dude, when he comes on screen and like him and Obi-Wan have a rematch again.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm hoping they do something out of the actual Marvel comic runs right now, because I don't know if anybody's reading the current Darth Vader comics by Marvel, which is phenomenal, by the way. Crazy, violent, and ruthless. Like I can't put it down. It's that good.
Yeah, and what's her name? The Doctor? She's
Dr.
Alpha?
Like Alpha?
Yes.
Alpha? I don't actually know how to say her name properly.
They need to do like a show about her too.
Yeah, she's like a female Indiana Jones, practically. Like looking for like ancient Sith artifacts and sorcerers and shit. It's amazing. But what I'm hoping that happens in the show is when they reclash, I want to see Darth Vader literally like rip other Jedi apart. Because in the comics, he is hunting Jedi. It's when Luke's like 15, but Darth Vader's still hunting Jedi, and he comes along this one Jedi, I can't remember his name, that was in hiding, and he literally breaks this entire dam and drowns the entire village of like tons of children and women who are like in this village, and kills like 500 people, and most of them being women and children, trying to kill this Jedi. It's like, it's so dark and violent and gritty. Imagine Obi-Wan meets up with a couple surviving Jedi from Order 66, and Darth Vader just comes in and like wipes them all out.
I hope Darth Maul makes a cameo like he did.
No, they're not going to do that.
Part 2.
No.
Nah, they've already confirmed. Deborah Chow already confirmed this. They originally had Darth Maul was going to be the main crux of that show, and then they changed it. They're like, that's too easy to do. I mean, look how many seasons we have them all in 7 seasons. Oh no. 3 to 4 seasons in Clone Wars, and then 2 seasons in Rebels.
I was hoping for at least
There's
a cameo.
No need. His story's been told.
Yeah,
I know, but you could see Kenobi reflect on his life and when he was younger with Qui-Gon, and it flashes back to that little.
Oh, maybe
scene.
a flashback, you know what I mean? Sure, but like I don't.
Yeah, flashback.
They can't have Darth Maul the main villain still.
Yeah, like Darth Maul stuff has been done to death so much.
His
I'm
story
kinda
has
just
been
like,
told perfectly.
Yeah.
What we have now has been perfect, especially Obi-Wan officially kills him I think it's Rebels. Rebels
yeah,
or-
it's
yeah.
it's in Rebels.
I just want more Maul. I love Maul. I loved his little cameo in Insidious 1 and 2.
Now, what I would like to see for Maul is a prequel, like before he, under Palpatine, before Qui-Gon, before
That would
Episode
be
1,
cool.
because there are several books of Darth Maul that take place during that, and they were really, really solid Star Wars books.
You know what's
If they
you know
were to
what's
do
something?
that, they'd do Plagueis first. If
That would be a
if they were to
dream.
do
Everybody
something like
wants a
that.
Plagueis.
Exactly.
You go to any of the Reddit forums on Star Wars, everybody's mentioning Plagueis.
Literally, yeah. I want Plagueis.
You know what's super interesting to think about? How come every new show has people that survive Order 66?
Because
They keep adding to like the list.
they do, but they have to. They have to add to the list. That's the whole point.
10
Wasn't
years from
the
now,
whole
there's going to
point
be
to
no
get-
casualties.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel
Yeah,
like there's
nobody
a point
died.
where they just like bring everybody back, and it's like, what the fuck? Was
They're
the
no,
point
no,
of
they're not
Order
bringing
66?
everybody back. What are you talking about? Nobody's been brought back.
Well, no, they just keep introducing people that survived. It's like Jesus Christ.
But there are not many people survived. I think of Order 66, apparently in Star Wars lore, like roughly, I think 40 to 50 Jedi survived out of hundreds. You have to take that into account, like hundreds of Jedi. Hundreds.
Oh, okay, it's not. I thought it was like thousands or something. Because then I'm like, damn, they didn't do a good job.
Oh,
Yo.
maybe it was 1,000. I don't know this particular.
I'm like some
I don't
fucking
know.
Order
I'm not.
66.
I don't know the
They
exact
just
number
come
of
back
Jedi
as,
that were
"Nah,
slain.
shit, conspiracy."
Yeah, because it feels like every new Star Wars IP that comes out, they're just more
No,
people
I don't think
survive
so.
the
We got
massacre.
Kanan, we got Ezra, we have who is Fallen Order? What's his name?
Cal Kestis.
Yeah, how
Yeah, Cal
survived
Kestis.
he survived Order 66.
Yes, of course he did.
You
I
want
can't.
Sure.
They're from yesterday.
From
but-
yesterday.
Yeah, no one ate any.
Nobody
that's what
ate
I mean.
any.
No, I went and spent all this money on fancy
What the
donuts,
fuck?
and no one ate.
Oh my
any.
goodness, give them to me.
So here you go.
Want to say hi? I'm recording for my podcast.
Oh shit.
No.
My bad.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Hi.
thank you. I love all this. But okay, you keep saying that all these characters are introduced. Who? Other than Ezra,
I'll
Kanan,
convince me.
Kanan.
I will say it's very weird to see like Darth Vader come into all these like smaller stories and not like kill half the people he like encounters just
I
by
want a
like
game-
dumb luck.
I want a game like what was it, Force Unleashed, where you just start as Darth Vader and you just storm in a Wookiee village trying to look for the Jedi.
Why do you
Yeah,
want
you're
to
just a
kill
badass.
Wookiees, man?
I just want to feel like a badass as Vader for like even the first chapter as an intro. You just tearing shit up.
You know what I want from Star Wars? I want like a role playing game where you're just like some random guy in the Star Wars universe. You know, maybe you're like force sensitive. Maybe you were like born Mandalorian, or like you're like a miner or something. Just something just open ended so you can do whatever you want. Kind of like Oblivion, but for Star Wars. I would love that.
Kind of
That
like
is so-
KOTOR. Another KOTOR.
Well, KOTOR's great, but like it's
It was
You're
restricted,
like-
yeah.
it's very restrictive. I just want something that's like Oblivion, but Star Wars universe and so open ended. That would be so
that's the thing
fucking
about
cool.
Old Republic is the Old Republic was very linear, very
King
linear
of it.
role playing game. Like when I think
Yeah.
back about it, I thought it was very open world, but when you replay that game, it's very straightforward and you have a set path you got to go.
Yeah, it's not to compare
A
everything. to
real
Dark
open
Souls.
Star Wars open world video game would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be so good for the IP. It's something different. It's something that hasn't been done, I don't think, like ever. We haven't had anything like revolutionary. We've
Yeah,
had
no.
2 copies of 2 older games, which are inferior to the older ones, by the way, and then Fallen Order.
Apparently the VR one is good. I haven't. had the
I
chance
haven't
to
played
play
that. I
it.
would love to. That's for the
Well-
Oculus, though. I was gonna buy it, and then I'm like, well, I have to buy another VR just to play this game. Wow.
Yeah, I was
Which
gonna
is, I
buy
think
it,
that's one of the
but-
most all these VR companies. Fuck off. They should all be universal. Like you have the
You know
Steam
what
Deck.
Meta did?
I should be able to play
You know,
any of the VR games. Like the fact that it's limited to I hate that.
Yeah.
You know what Meta did? They so Oculus was bought by Facebook, right? And
Yeah.
after that, they stopped making replacement parts for their older models, like the Oculus Rift S. Only had a lifespan of 2 years, I think. I've got one myself. I had to spend £100 on a new cable and a new left-hand controller. One controller for £100.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, right? So with their Meta Quest 2, they completely remastered Resident Evil 4. And, you know, for all the gamers out there, Resident Evil 4 was the best one. Exclusive to Meta Quest 2.
Wait, we have Resident Evil 4 VR?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exclusive to Meta Quest 2.
Yeah.
Recently?
Yeah,
Is it
Yeah.
out?
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So give Facebook your money if you want to have, like, the wet dream of Resident Evil, I guess.
That's just why I'm like, I'm never gonna buy a VR headset.
Nah, I like mine.
No,
There's
you
some good
definitely
games
should.
on there.
It's
They're good.
life-changing. I love it.
Pavlov's so fun. I've played.
You know
I can't
what?
wait to get it set up
is
here
like-
because I have so much more room. I can actually like play again. It's,
Yeah,
dude, it's such
see,
good
I feel-
exercise too.
I
You
feel
should
like
play it.
VR works if you have like a big ass house and a big ass play space. But
Well,
if you don't have that though, it's like imagine me just like fumbling the fuck around with like my bed right here, all my shit right here. It would just be like me face planting all day.
No,
You
it,
can
it,
make
it would
that-
be.
Not even that, Aggie. If you get Oculus, for example, you can set up a barrier so it comes up with like a screen to show you going out of bounds, and then it cuts to your camera when it to show you the area you've marked is like out of your safe zone, out of your safe space.
See, shit like that's cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty. They have the safety checks for that. Dan, you should play Pavlov with me and Sandwich sometime. We play Halo, and it's got all the guns. We play as Spartans in the Halo 3 maps.
There's,
We've got
is that
Valhalla.
multiplayer VR? I don't think I've done any multiplayer
Yeah.
VR yet.
So Pavlov's kind of like Call of Duty CS:GO, but in VR.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
We've got
Speaking
like
of
Nazi
VR.
zombies, but it's with flood.
Speaking of
um,
VR, there's a very beautiful story that I want to tell.
Oh, here we go. I already know where this is
Mr.
going.
Repz on here.
No.
So Daniel, back when Daniel actually used to stream, he streamed a game called, I think it was Dead Effect.
Yeah, it was a zombie.
playing
That
it-
zombie game.
Yep, he's playing it VR. First 30 minutes of the stream, fine. But after that, it was just him just turning around and walking in his room because his VR feed cut out. And so I'm like texting him, I'm like messaging him on Discord.
My God.
Like, hey, buddy, we can't see it. We can't see it. Same with Brett. Brett was messaging you too.
Yeah, and I had all my
It took-
notifications shut off.
And it took almost like an hour for us to get your attention.
Yep, I'm standing around there like a fucking retard.
Apparently, Brett has that recorded.
Yeah, I doubt it. He probably has lost it, dude. I mean, he
If
did.
he
I
does,
do remember him saying he had it recorded, but
Oh, that was one of the best streams you've ever done, Daniel.
fuck you.
Fucking, it's so funny.
I felt so stupid. I remember I got so mad that I did that I turned it off.
Oh, Halo Infinite came out.
I was just gonna, dude. You just said what I was gonna say. Halo Infinite Season 2 came out, and
Wasn't that the
I was
cancelled
gonna
one?
scream
Didn't
and bitch
happen?
at them in a video. And then yesterday they redid a fix because they took away in Season 2 the Lone Wolves Season 2 update. They took all the little bit of collision that there was in the game. They completely removed it, which allows for Halo skill jumps, so you can jump on like the environments
All the
and like
movement
pieces of
based.
the map, and then get to certain areas faster. There's always been a thing in Halo for like every Halo game's always had those, right?
Yeah.
If you really get good at
Yeah.
Halo, it really does make you can get in positions really fast. The whole like pro esport thing are really all about that type of movement and stuff. And even I've done it myself, and it's really cool. But they removed that in Season 2 completely for whatever reason. Took all that ability. They've never done that in any Halo game. Period.
Yeah,
So you know all the silly stuff you see players do, like using the grapple hook on a fusion call to get flying in the air.
Mm-hmm.
They removed that ability to do that. There was a secret gun which was a Scorpion tank on a gun, like the Scarab gun. They removed that.
But if that's in campaign, what does it matter?
I know
well,
co-op, I
it's-
guess, but it's still
yeah, it's
campaign.
one of those things. It's just really weird to remove like fun little things like that the community finds and stuff. It just
It's
kind
like
of for
removing
me,
skulls.
yeah, it's it just goes to show like 343 just doesn't get why people played Halo at the start. They just like don't understand it.
I don't think they will.
No, I don't think they will either. And as bad as Halo Reach sucked to some people, like at least that was like an evolution of what Halo was, because they introduced like armor pieces. You know, that whole system was really cool for what it was. Same with armor abilities, like them or hate them, they're kind of fun. But then you get to like, but then you get to like Halo 5, and it's like they're like the same 3 fucking maps. That one map with all the palm trees and the sand, I played that map so many damn times. I hate seeing that map.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's terrible. Like I would just rather them focus like an entire season on just maps and modes. Like I don't
at least release the fucking map creator. God, why is it so hard to release Forge, man?
Yeah.
Why? Isn't that something we've had in every Halo launch? On like launch?
Up until 343 took over.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, no, we even had it in Halo 4. Wait, was there?
That was even. I don't remember. I skipped 4 because 343 let me down. I think my brother had it, and I played off his, and I was like, yeah, no, this is gross.
Going into Halo Infinite, it's like they forgot all that fun stuff and just took everything out of what makes Halo Halo. And it's like, here's some game modes and like 5 maps. I don't know how many maps there are.
It's low. They released 2 new maps on this update, but right now I think it only is 5 maps or 6, which is so low. Like even Call of Duty would come out with 10 or 12 at least.
Yeah,
and then they would bring out DLC, which I always hated, obviously, but they would bring out DLC with like another 5-6 maps. You have to have variation, and it just gets so boring so quickly.
Yeah, it's like even Halo Reach had 24.
Even the Battle Royale, the last man standing, like I've already learned that map really quickly. That game mode only happens on 1 map. One map.
Like Halo 3.
10-year life service game, by the way, guys.
Yeah. I mean, Halo 3's got 27. You know, Halo 2 is like 25.
Last man, did you watch my last man standing video? That like 3 minutes. You know how easy that was?
I know. Yeah. It's just
and you learn the spawn so fast, and that's another thing. The spawn, I know where somebody's going to spawn every time in just playing that game mode for 2 hours because there's no map variation.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And that applies to multiplayer as well.
Like the moment I spawn, bang, I know exactly what direction to look, and there's gonna be a player there every time. So I'm mentally ready, and I know it's so lazy.
It's really weird because it's like I've never been spawn killed so much in Halo. I'll even play Halo 3, and we won't play anything else but Halo 3.
Why do you have such a problem with Halo 3?
I don't. I just like Halo 3.
Well, you did it in quotation marks. You're like, Halo 3, Halo 3.
Because that's all you play.
I do not. I play a ton of Reach with you guys. Tons of it. With fucking you and Brett.
I have to hands and knees beg for Reach.
Yeah, and when I do play Reach, you guys all die. You literally get slaughtered by me. Completely annihilated.
To be fair, we played the shit out of Reach when it came out.
Yeah.
I did too.
I got to, what was it? I think it was like Mythic or something. I can't remember the ranks.
The pistol in that game is so good. And I like the sprinting. The sprinting actually, between the sprinting and jumping and shooting, you could get some crazy movement in Reach. Is the Master Chief Collection still that was made by 343, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is it 2 different dev teams working on 2 different games, or is that
Yeah, they're just broken up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that would make sense then. So how are they able to update Master Chief so much? The collector's edition.
So it's they'll split into 2 teams. And it's just like a team A of 50 people. You'll manage MCC, and then 200 of the other guys will go work on Infinite.
Yeah. Which and what really sucks about MCC, which it's a great game other than they took out all the stuff for Bungie. They could at Halo Reach there's an ending where Bungie thanks everybody for playing. They just took it out.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
I'm like, man, that's really petty.
Okay, I don't know much about 343. Before they got the rights to Halo, did they actually make any good credible games prior?
I think they've written the books.
Yeah,
Wait, 343 made the books?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're book publishers?
Yep.
Are you serious? 343's book publishers?
Yeah.
So
They
what
made a lot
are
of
you
the
saying
Halo
that like Halo was the first game that they've actually like worked on? Let me go to Google. There's no way. What games did 343 make before Halo? Of course, it's a Google thing.
No, it's just books.
Yeah, it's literally just the Halo.
It's literally just books. Like
Wow.
Halo 2,
Okay, you're right. It is.
Yeah, literally just the books.
Yeah.
There's your elite Halo team. Book
Don't know
writers.
if you read Halo 2 The Flood, but yeah, there's your story writers.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. They had no game dev experience?
Nope.
No, they have book
They
writing
just wrote the
experience.
books.
That makes so much sense then. They have no idea what they're doing. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There's the total number of employees is 202 in 2017 was 450. That doesn't seem like a lot of people.
It's like, hey guys, we just got Halo. How hard can it be?
Games 343 has made Halo 4, Halo 5 Guardians, Halo Infinite, Halo Wars 2, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo Spartan Assault, Halo Spartan Strike, Halo the Master Chief Collection. That's it.
Literally just Halo games.
How did they...
Bear in mind, when they did Halo Master Chief Collection, they just ported the Xbox versions over really to PC.
So this publisher bought Bungie, or did Bungie sell to them?
No, so what Bungie did is Microsoft wanted them to make like Halo 4, and so Bungie was like, we're kind of done with Halo after Reach, so we're
Yeah.
gonna get. And then Activision bought them, and that's when they were thinking about doing Destiny.
Okay.
They announced a new Modern Warfare 2 coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll have Spec Ops on like the remaster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's you know the first Modern Warfare, the new one.
Oh,
That's what they're
okay,
that's
that
what
one.
they're doing. Yeah, they're essentially rebooting the second one, which I don't know how to feel about that because I love the original Modern Warfare 2.
If they go with the same theme of like your beloved captain stabbing you in the back in the long run, and it's really gripping, I could get with that.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure what they wanted to do is they wanted to reboot Modern Warfare, keep the old characters in from the old Modern Warfare, keep them alive, so that way they could do a second game and they could just keep pumping content out.
If that's the case, if they're bringing back Captain Price, make him like the good guy in this one because it's going to be too obvious.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Call of Duty has always
Not
been
Captain
fairly
Price, no,
obvious,
what's his
dude,
name?
with their story points. They've very predictable games.
Is it Shepard? Captain Shepard?
Yeah, to give credit though, a Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 were probably the best Call of Duties of the old ones.
They were.
Same with World of War.
I'd love a Black Ops 1 remaster.
I would too. Same thing with Black Ops 2 and even World of War. I love World of War.
Oh, that game is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
That game was so
That
great. Caught me all
so
into
good.
World War history just because I actually used real footage and shit of it.
Yeah, and you know what? Your buddy, the Act Man, made a
Yeah,
video.
I saw that. I watched like 20 minutes. I think 10 or 15 minutes of it. It was really good.
And that was a really good video.
God, I don't even know any of the Call of Duty characters. I mean, I played them all, but I don't remember. I just never was a franchise that really graped me in outside of World of War.
Remember that campaign where you save a guy in a shipping container and he was like among dead bodies?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, those woods.
That's Woods. The guy you saved. Gotta remember the most gritty scene just see if your Tattletug can remember it.
I don't know. You know what I do remember is the airport scene. The airport mowing everybody down.
Well, that was MW2. You know what the worst one for me that kind of
I love that as part of the game. I was like, yeah, kill.
I know. As teenagers, everybody.
I'm
loved
like,
that
is this
scene.
what it's like to be a terrorist? That's what I was thinking as a
Sign me up.
teenager. Like if I
Well, when I grow
unleash
up, I
my
wanna be an
anger,
ISIS.
my repressed childhood in a video game. Watch Fox News clip me. See, this is proof video games causes violence.
What was it? But there was one scene in Black Ops that got me. It was towards the end of the game, and you're like interrogating not Steiner. I forget who it was, the Australian guy, but at like the beginning of the scene, I can't remember his name, but he like breaks off a piece of the window glass. He like punches a window out and breaks off the glass, puts it in the guy's mouth and punches him so the glass breaks. And it cuts up his.
It's crazy.
I'm like, Yeah, I know. Dude, Call of Duty games used to be violent. Now it's just kind of like a cartoon. Can't even have Nazis in a game about World War II anymore. It's crazy.
The one that stuck out for me the most was in Modern Warfare 3, where you see a family out on their holiday in London, and they're just walking with their little daughter. She's got to be like 3, 4 years old. I don't know. She's just very young. And suddenly this van just pulls up, and a big chemical bomb just goes off, and you just see them die as you record. Like, you're the father, just recording everything on tape as you die from the gas explosion.
Yeah.
I think crazy. I do remember that. Now that you're describing it,
they actually had a map on multiplayer with graveyards, and if you like launch a private match just on your own and lay down next to the graveyard, you can hear like ghostly voices, and it's just that scene playing back, but with the filter on top of it.
Oh wow, that's kind of dark. Cool. Holy shit!
They do a lot of creepy little Easter eggs like that. There's a lot in zombies.
Well, this summarizes Repz Pepsi podcast episode 1.5.
Yeah.
You like video games? Subscribe to the channel. Follow.
There you go.
I'm gonna link your Twitter, even though people probably they want to follow you on Twitter. Go for it. To next episode 2, I guess, whenever that happens.
Yep. We'll try and rotate guests out too, by the way.
Yeah, they're gonna be relatively cancerous. Just to forewarn you, but
Go next.
No.
No. No. Never.
I don't want to get banned for N-words.
Yeah, I don't want to get canceled either. We'll be screenshotted all over Twitter. All right.
All right. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.